President.
Okay, Agent B, I think we've solved your problems. Thank you for visiting.
That's great.
It's been good to have you here. Good luck with fighting.
No, wait. This was good for design, but if we're really going to defeat status quo and put full applications in place, there's the whole world on the server side that we have to take into consideration, right? We're going to have to connect to different servers and different services. We're going to have to write code.
You? Oh, okay, sure. Then I think we need to head to the development lab. Agent, have you ever written any code?
Oh, I've been writing code forever. I mean, for example, we're working on this project right now where we have to exchange some top secret information between a Flash client and a server on the back end. And it's very top secret, so we need to encrypt it very, very strongly. And unfortunately, those encryption APIs just don't exist in the Flash Player APIs.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so the Flash APIs have evolved over the years, and they're extensive, but yes, there are things they don't do. As you know, Flash Player and Air Runtime run ActionScript.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other code out there. For example, C and C++. It's been out for, 3 decades?
Yeah.
There's a lot of C code out there, including the encryption code you need. Now, what if there was a way to run your C code inside of the Flash Player? That would solve your problem.
That would take care of it.
Then let me introduce you to Project Alchemy and to agents Scott and Brandon. Agents?
Agents.
Morning.
I'm Agent Scott, and I do research for the agency. And I've been working on Project Alchemy. And Project Alchemy lets you take C and C++ code and convert it to ActionScript. Now this is not DLL loading. This is taking portable C and C++ code and reusing it in the Flash Player in the secure sandbox with access to all of the platform's functionality.
Hi, my name is Brandon Hall. I'm the CTO of Automata Studios, working very closely with the agency on this project. We're really excited about it because there's 500 million lines of open source C and C++ code out there that now can be brought to the Flash platform. But that's enough talking. Scott, show them the goods.
So here I have some C code that is a fairly canonical example of a C program. It's a fairly simple hello world. And I've taken the C code and run it through the Alchemy toolset. And instead of generating a native executable, I've generated a Swift that I can run in the Flash Player. So I'm going to double click on that right now. Hello, Max.
So this is C code running in the Flash Player?
Not exactly. That C code was translated by the Alchemy tools into ActionScript, and it's that ActionScript that's running in the browser. Let me show you one more quick example.
Right.
So here is an open source code base that I found, and it's a C code base, and so I have used the Alchemy toolkit to translate this into ActionScript, and you can see that the standard input and standard output.
You seem to know those steps very well.
It's a very engaging user experience.
It is a very engaging user experience, yes.
Good design.
Yes.
Stick him to the...
Yes.
All right. Well, this is all fine, but now, what about my encryption problem?
Actually, Alchemy can help you out with that too. It turns out that you can take source code like, say, the OpenSSL toolkit written in C, and I've actually built that into a Flash library here. And this Flex application I built with it is asking me for my password, so I'll type in my password here. And you can see that it's generated the SHA-1, SHA-2, and MD5 hashes of that password. And it's not done using some JavaScript that I found on the web. This is actually the production-grade OpenSSL C code base behind the scenes.
Great, that will exactly what we want.
And that's really cool, Scott. But when we came to play with Alchemy, we thought, well, Flash is about rich media. Let's see if we can make that better with Alchemy. In fact, we can. Using the new Flash Player 10 APIs for sound and combining them with Alchemy, we can make the Flash platform play back media types that it's never been able to play before.
For example?
Vorbis.
Okay.
It's a very popular open source sound codec, and there's a C library called libvorbis that will play back that sound. You can load the data in with Flash, send it into some Alchemy compiled code here. Go and grab an Vorbis file, select it, goes and parses through that data, and then
Good, very nice, very nice. Does this open up the doors, everything, for other multimedia formats. For example, I've got this new Secret Spy watch. It's actually a camera. And then the only problem is it takes pictures in the RAW file format, and I can't really do anything with it.
Well, Alchemy can help you out with that too. It turns out there's an open source code base called DC Raw, and that's written in C. And I've taken that code base and converted that into a Flex library. And so I've built a little application around that here, and so I can just hit my Open Raw button, select that RAW file, and this is the C DC Raw code base decoding this 6 megapixel image.
That's just hideous.
Flash Player 10.
I like it.
You like it?
I think it looks great, and in fact, I want to email it to my friends.
Yeah, so is there something that now we can do with that
Yes.
file?
How about delete it?
Well, I think we should encode it as a ping.
Okay.
There you go.
Email it to all of my friends, and of course there's ActionScript code that can encode image data as ping, but this is 6 megapixels, so it might take long enough that the UI becomes a little less responsive than you'd like. So one of the neat things about Alchemy is that it can take C code and translate it in such a way that it can run cross-frame. So I've taken the libping library, the libping C library, and I've converted that using Alchemy, and you can see here that while I encoded that ping, an actual progress monitor showed up that was showing the progress of that C code doing the encoding. And I can just save that to the desktop, open it up, and there's beautiful laser depth again.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's really incredible. Now, so we've got multimedia formats. How about more practical kind of business formats? You know, like the watch, pretty expensive. I'm going to have to do the expense report. We use PDF for that. So anything you can do with PDF?
Certainly. So believe it or not, Adobe has some C and C++ code lying around to deal with PDF files, and I've taken some of that code and converted it to yet another Flex library. So I can go here and I can click my Open PDF button, and I can select a PDF file here. And the C and C++ code that Adobe has for rasterizing PDF has just opened up and processed that PDF file and rendered it into this Flex application.
Incredible.
That's great.
Okay.
So as you can see, this is fundamentally about productivity.
Productivity,
Absolutely. With ActionScript 3, you could go in and do this by hand, go line by line and convert it. But instead, you just compile existing code, you maintain code quality, and off you go. In fact, I've got a great example to show you how much this has affected my productivity.
Productivity.
Yes.
Okay.
This is something that Scott actually has shown before, but now it's working in the release version of Flash Player 10 and Air 1.5.
This is productivity.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's greatly affected my productivity.
Productivity.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think we're done with here.
Well, actually, I do have one more productivity tool to show.
This is also productivity, right?
All about productivity.
Maury.
So this is an application that I think people might recognize even with their eyes closed. This is a Nintendo Entertainment System emulator, and this is C code translated by the Alchemy toolkit into ActionScript, running in Flash Player 10 component of Air 1.5, emulating 6502 machine code from a Nintendo ROM.
Thank you for those productivity tools, guys.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.